I'm sitting here in my room. As you see, I've just showered, so my hair is still wet. And I want to talk a bit about an experience that I had a couple of days ago. Um, Package delivery, parcel delivery here in China. How does it work usually? And this is just an example. It's a generalization, let's say it like this, for big cities, of course, in small towns, cities, and if you're not living in a community, but you're living in a house or something like this, it would probably look a bit different here. But a lot of people in China are living in communities. Communities are consisting of multiple houses with multiple stories and floors where they live in. So, for example, an apartment can have 3 floors, like this one here, for example. I'm currently on the 2nd floor here of this apartment. And usually what you have is those communities have no easy passageway for people who are not part of the community to go into the area of the community. So you have fences all over the place, you have walls all over the place, and you have specific entries somewhere where a security guard might check your ID, or you have electronic ID checkups where you have to hold like a card or something like this to let you in. Some of those communities, of course, have also garages. Some are underground garages and so on, where you can park your cars, which is quite nice. And this means for someone to deliver a package to someone in a community, it's impossible to go in and directly put the package or parcel in front of your door. But how does it work then? How do people in those communities here get the parcel? It's quite easy. So what we have here is usually in front of those communities there are some shops, like small little kiosks that sell, like, I don't know, chewing gum, a little bit of water or soda or something like this. Those shops usually are like crowded and full of packages and parcels because they take all the packages and parcels for the whole community. Sometimes because when the communities are growing bigger and bigger and the shops are really, really small, like maybe 15 square meters, maybe even less square meters that they have there. They have multiple shops where they put the parcels then. But usually what they do is, and I have some filmed material from something here in this community where they brought in the new parcels. They have little, I don't even want to call it cars, scooters with cargo bay, where they have all the packages and parcels there and they deliver it to the shop. So what they do is just simply have big just like on an airport, they have big sack basically, and then they throw it out of this. And you see it there in an example where they just throw it on the floor of this shop, and the shopkeeper has then the responsibility to sort it in, and they have some shelves there where you can just sort it in. Usually what they do is, like, at the same time when the parcel arrives there, you get some kind of notification on your wristwatch, like a smartwatch or like a smartphone, with the message of the package and then a specific number. And what you do then is you just go into the shop with the specific number there. You can search the number yourself, or you can ask staff as well, but usually it's like either they don't know or they show you up. Probably sort it in there because they have some kind of sorting system there in place. You don't have to show your ID or anything, because what they do then after they found the parcel is, with the right number, have a little counter there with 2 cameras, and it's so quick. You just put your parcel on, it scans your face, and you just go to the shop, and that's it. And I filmed again, like, there are 2 cameras, so there's one camera facing you, so it takes a screenshot of your face, and another one is like facing the parcel, and either it's also taking a normal shot of the parcel, or it's scanning the code that is on there, so that basically you have a database of face. The face is automatically recognizing the person in this community and the parcel itself and the number or something like this, so that later on, if some dispute happens, you have a face and you see immediately who took the parcel. So if something goes wrong, you know exactly the person who took the parcel. Quite an interesting kind of idea. This is how it works here in this community. There are other communities where it works a bit different. And in Germany, for example, I can only speak about Germany there, maybe some other European countries, we have those large parcel boxes. So if you're not at home, then Amazon, DHL and so on are delivering those not usually to kiosks. It's also a possibility they deliver it to a kiosk, but usually what they do is, because we have such box there nearby, they put it in one of those boxes and give you a code, or you have like maybe rented a box, not rented a box, you have like set up a location where all the boxes are to put your parcels in when you're not home. You don't have to pay anything as far as I'm aware. Maybe there are some where you have to pay. And then you get a code or QR code or something, you scan it, the box opens, and take the parcel out. This is how it works in Germany. There's such system as well here in China, but the boxes where you can put parcels, they're far less, first of all. More people, it's crowded, it was not designed this way. And if you have such boxes, as far as I'm aware, you have to pay something. So it's not so many people doing this. If you have like the kiosk where it's nearby, it's not like in Germany, for example, if I have something delivered, it's not put into a box, but in a kiosk, I sometimes have to like drive 10 minutes or something like this to get to the kiosk, and it's a bit of cumbersome, no parking space there. And if you have a large parcel, it is a bit of hard to carrying it home directly, so you have to have a car. And here it is a bit better because every community has directly a kiosk, such thing, built-in design for such parcels to arrive there and take them. I'm actually not sure how they make business, because it could be that some people are taking the parcels and also buying a lollipop or something like this, but I don't know. Maybe the community pays them to take all the parcels. This is what I expect it to be, because the parcels don't go to the security guard of the community or something, they're going directly to this parcel station or little kiosk where you can then later grab it. This is my experience so far. And one generalization of how it works here in China with parcels. And yes, the parcel delivery, you can see like how many parcels there are. It's not because the community is so big. I think they're like, it looks very big, but as far as I'm aware, there are only 300 people, owners living here. And usually Chinese people own their apartments, so they're not renting so much. But I could imagine, because it's such a large community here, so many apartments, there must be a lot either empty or people really renting out, like because of the crisis, Evergrande crisis, you saw the prices going down for stuff, and renovation is also cost high, so it might be a bit of a dip that they took here. Not everyone is living in the apartment that they bought, maybe some are renting it out. I don't know. Anyway, lots of parcels going around China every day. They have quick deliveries, same day deliveries, I think, and within 2 days deliveries and such things. So there are all those possibilities here, and as China is a very large country, you can imagine how the logistics of this must be set up, and how many people are working to get the parcels from one end of the country to another. So this is working quite nicely and quite fine, I think. And the interesting part is they didn't change this system so much. In Germany, like 5 years ago, it was completely different. There were not so many of those parcel boxes. More delivery to the home was common there. Even if you live in an apartment, usually you don't live in a community, you just ring the doorbell, or they put it in the in the house downstairs somewhere. Such things. It did change a lot in Germany, but actually in China, when I imagine like 5 years ago, first time I think, it was 5 years ago when the first time I came here, it was the same thing. Basically, a kiosk, and everyone was running there to the kiosk with the number and the code and showing it up, and they were scanning and then giving you the parcel out. I think what is new is that they automatically face scan here. Maybe it has something to do with the community only. Maybe it's not working in other cities where you don't have this. I don't know. You can write down, if you know it, just write it down in the comments. Just telling you my experience that I have here, and asking my wife and her family a bit about how it works here. And sometimes they know, sometimes they don't even know, because it's like their everyday life. They just do it. And of course, for me, it is something fascinating, something different. For them, it's like everyday life. Why should they question it? This is how things work. What most of them say. And probably I would react the same way if they ask me in Germany how it works there, because no one is really thinking about it. yeah, that's it. If you have some questions, I try to answer them. Put them down in the comments section. Until the next time, bye.